Morning Britain, so here we are. It's another sunny day in crazy UK. You know, the roller coaster continues. Sky News is flashing all morning about how inflation is back up and interest rates are going to go up. The mortgage rates are going to go back up and interest rates aren't going to drop down as quick by the Bank of England economist and what he said in some lovely dinner last night in his multi-million-pound job. And I just think, what a wonderful world and country we live in. And then I see Kiers give an interview at some despot country the other side of the world about how he's going to give away our remaining gold reserves so that some kid over there can build a solar farm and feel much better about himself. All whilst over here, little Mrs. Johnny and Cyril, they're at home. They haven't got their £300 a year winter fuel allowance because it's been taken off them, so that Kier and all of those jolly old people in the Labour Party can have a nice Christmas party at Lord Alley's flat where they'll probably all get rogered senseless. Obviously on alcohol, not on the proverbial sausage. But that doesn't matter because they're old people who've never done anything for this country, have they? And then I look in the field behind me. What is that? Yes, it's a field, but it's actually a farmer's field where they create the feed and the hay for the horses and the cows so that all winter they've got something to eat. But no one out there this morning, and it's not because they were in London yesterday protesting about how they've been shafted as well in a non-alley sense, but because they just don't want to come to work this morning. Why don't they want to come to work? Because they've just done their books. They've done their end of year tax return and they've made £86.50. That's right, no profit. They've worked their bollocks off in this cold weather so that we can put vegetables on our plate. Not my plate, clearly, but my children love them. And now that's going to have to be imported from Mongolia because all the farmers have packed up and decided to work at IKEA where they can get a decent meatball and have a better than average wage. But Keir Starmer, don't worry, you can give all of those farms that you then have to repossess and you can give them to some Chinese conglomerate and then we will just be the United Republic of Zing. That is where this country's going. Down the pan, and it's getting no better. But there is an opportunity here. I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur. I sort of try and see the flip side. You know, if you get given a lemon, make lemonade, all that crap. Labour Party are here to stay. We're not getting rid of those guys, 3, 4, 5 years, whenever the next election is. There's not going to be a JFK moment. No one's going to take Keir off his perch. So what do? Why don't you take this as an opportunity, Keir? I'm reaching out to you, reaching out to Rachel Reeves, reaching out to that ginger one from some council estate. Just go back on it. I would actually have more respect for you if you said, we got it wrong. We can improve this. We've looked at the figures. We've looked at what the public, the voting public, have said. And they've said, this isn't right. You've made a mistake. And then the Labour Party have gone back to their little calculator, probably an abacus that someone hasn't been trained on. And they've gone, okay, we can actually improve upon this. I totally understand. We've got to pay for COVID. That cost an absolute fortune. Someone has to pay for it. It's not free. And as a taxpayer, I'm more than happy to put money into that. The NHS, everyone else, they did a great job during the pandemic. The government fucked it up. But hey ho, that's to be expected. So Keir, why don't you take this? You're probably not on TikTok because you'll get so much hate. But for me, I'm going to send you one bit of love this morning. Have a look at your policies. Have a look at what your team are doing. You're the boss. Make some changes. You can improve this. You can make our lives better. We are better than this. We are Great Britain.